Jim is already burnt. Hi guys, welcome to Maui. We have been here for about 3 days now, just hanging out, and haven't really done a lot of recording, but this is day 3 and we're headed to Hana. I'm excited. Jim's never been to Hana, he's never done the road to Hana, so this will definitely be an experience for both of us. Today is my birthday, and it's our anniversary. So we have a lot to celebrate here. And right behind me, we have seen hundreds of turtles in the waves, and we're at a beach park somewhere along the way on the road to Hana. But if you want to see turtles while you're in Maui, right behind us.
And they're surfing too.
Yeah, they're surfing out there. They're jet skis taking people all the way out there to surf, and some real diehards that are actually swimming out there. So pretty awesome. So as much as I would love to stay here for the rest of the day, we have things to do, places to go, and things to see. That spot that we saw all the turtles was called Ho'okipa Lookout. Wasn't a lot of people there either. Lots of places to park and porta potties there too. So it's definitely a great place to stay. Well, to visit. To spend the day. We took a stop along here along the highway because there was a lot of cars parked here, and we saw the first parking spot we could find, so we pulled into it. No idea where we're at, we just saw a lot of people here, so we figured it's somewhere cool. We saw a sign that says Twin Falls, and before we got out and started doing the hike, we decided to look it up in our Maui Revealed guidebook, which has been amazing. It's well written and it's actually pretty funny. So if you're coming to Maui, Maui Revealed guidebook is actually truly the ultimate guidebook, because it told us that Twin Falls really isn't that spectacular and it's not worth the walk, and there's a lot more ahead. So we're not going to waste our time here. We're going to keep going. I'm going to whip up some sandwiches. It's 10:30 in the morning. We haven't eaten breakfast yet, and we really haven't been eating a whole lot here. Haven't been hungry, and we have the ability to cook. We're just living off of sandwiches because it works. Treacherous to some, wild to others, and inarguably magnificent to most, the road to Hana is one of the most memorable experiences one could possibly have in Hawaii. And doing it in a van makes the experience even more memorable. Between the Revel's ability to navigate tight turns and Jim's exceptional driving skills, the road to Hana turned out to be one of our best adventures yet. I'm so glad you're driving. He was very confident. Heart attack. Butt bugger. There are plenty of opportunities to stop and enjoy the views, so get an early start and take your time on your drive. It's all about the journey, and once you reach the beautiful and quiet town of Hana, you'll see why it's worth the trip. Our first tip is to let the locals pass. For many, this is a daily commute, and they know the road well. Hana has a local population of about 1,200 people, so respect those who aren't traveling at visitor speed. If there's someone behind you that looks as if they're driving rather than sightseeing, pull over whenever it's safe to do so, and as they pass, give them the shocker wave to show respect. Wow. We just pulled off on a little stop here and found this beauty. Tip number 2 is respect kapu, which means stay off private property. There are a few guidebooks and apps out there that reveal secret spots that are well known to locals. The trouble is that many of these areas are on private property, so be sure to never trespass. Many Hawaiians are pretty serious about protecting their land, and going somewhere you're not supposed to can land you in a little bit of trouble. Plus, it's just bad karma, so please respect kapu, which is translated as forbidden or sacred, and keep to the public areas. With the right information, you might be surprised about how many little-known spots you can stumble upon that are perfectly safe to explore. Depending on what time of year you decide to travel the Hana Highway, there are literally hundreds of waterfalls to explore. On this day, Jim and I chose to stop at this waterfall because there happened to be space for parking and I wanted to go for a little swim.
I think she's gonna slip and fall.
Well, why didn't you join me? You didn't want
Look
to fall on
cold.
your ass? It's not cold, it's actually
And I don't
cold.
have slippers. Mine would not make it across that.
Your T-bow's good. Tip number 3, don't try to do the road to Hana all in one day. Consider spending the night. The first campground we found at the Black Sand Beach requires reservations, and we didn't know that ahead of time. So be sure to reserve ahead of time because reservations are required online, and there's no cell phone service in the campground area. Because of this, we kept going into Kipahulu, which turned out to be an even better than the campground at Black Sand Beach, which turned out to be just a parking lot. As beautiful as Black Sand Beach was, we were very happy to find Kipahulu. And we wanted to get to Kipahulu campground early because it's a first come, first served basis. So we bypassed many of the spots near the end and backtracked the following day. Backtracking turned out to be a great decision because we were able to see the sights before any of the visitors along the road started to arrive. It felt like we had the place all to ourselves. Well, we decided to check out the lava tubes. It's $12.50 each to get in. This should be interesting because I think Jim's a little claustrophobic. It should take about 35 minutes. And here we go.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. The people coming up looked pretty worn out. And they provided us with flashlights. I'm going to stop here and take my sunglasses off. Let's figure out how to turn my flashlight on here. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, let's do this. Deep breath. I'm getting dripped on. There was a big sign that said no bats are in this cave, so that was a little reassuring. Okay. Whew. Are you going first or am I going first? I am. Nice. You know, Jim and I just realized that it was at this exact same time that we got married here in Maui on the beach. And now we're going into a cave. Fallout shelter. Huh. Oh boy. Have you ever been in a cave before, babe?
Yep.
In Nashville?
Yep.
Was it like this?
No. Tighter.
Tighter? Did it have bats?
Uh,
You didn't ask. Wow. Oh. I'm not right in my face, babe. Pointed at my feet or something. Look up. Stalagmites. Look at them. See that? Oh wow. This part's cool. Well, the next time we're in Maui and we get a nuclear warning, we know where to come.
Huh?
Remember when we got the nuclear missile warning and we were sitting on the beach in Maui? Just imagine trying to get here, that road. It would take days.
Onion.
Oh God. Really? Oh boy.
What'd you do? Crap it.
It's all the goodies I've been eating. Oh wow. Oh, I don't know if you can see this, but you can see the different colors. Okay. Wow, okay, I'm getting dripped on. That's pretty awesome. It has different, like, it's too bright. There, can you see that? Wow. I really want to touch it. It says don't touch, but I want to. That was totally worth it. I just found something really cool down here. something is actually growing in this blackness. How? There's no light. Well, that was super cool.
That's an experience.
Yeah. Definitely worth it. Makes you appreciate things like light and air. Because when we turned off our flashlights and it was totally dark, that was insane. It's like suffocating darkness. It's always fun to try weird things that we would never consider doing. Never knew this was here. But I want to know who owns the mansion up on this hill. People who are just flying towards us and they don't really slow down or yield. And it's not to judge, but it's all these people in Jeeps, rented Jeeps. They've been the worst. I was like, I have a rented Jeep. You'll get out of my way.
I'll do what I want.
I'll do what I want. However, we're taking really good care of this and being extremely careful. So we're just taking it easy. This is absolutely beautiful though. Tip number 4 is, what should you bring? I recommend you bring a lot of drinking water and snacks. Make sure you have sunscreen, swimwear to explore the beautiful waterfalls, a towel, and clothing and shoes that you don't mind getting dirty. And as we learned the hard way, shoes with good traction are as important as well. Mosquito repellent is a must, especially if you plan on exploring the beautiful hikes along the road. As you drive in, we did have a park ranger here, but you have a fee station where you use your debit card. She gave us directions on how to get down to the campground. This spot is just perfect, right by the bathrooms, and we can dump our cassette toilet. Look at that view. Check that out, guys. He's off to dump the pooper. Okay, that guy is huge. I'm gonna just pretend like he's not there, but I already know he's there, so you have fun spinning your web up there, dude. You just stay up there, okay? Oof. Jimmy's lathering up with, what is it, DEET?
Yep.
There are mosquitoes out here.
Rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah. Off.
Ah, deep woods.
Deep woods. Cool. My turn. I've been looking forward to this all day. I just whipped up some steak, asparagus, mushrooms. What do you think?
That is very, very good.
Happy anniversary, babe.
I'm impressed.
All I could think about was this. And tip number 5, the best tip of all, have fun. We had the most amazing experience on this road because we took our time. We stopped, we let people go by, and we just took the scenery in. So the most important thing is that you have a good time on this once-in-a-lifetime journey through paradise.
Call me out, tiger. Call me out, why don't you love? Lift me up higher, above the clouds, won't you love? When the scenery is right, go right in. I wanna fall deep within. Don't leave me hanging just 'cause I'm too proud. Whisper away my outdated